something special about events like Cycle Oregon. People don't just show up with a bike, they show up with a story. So I spent the weekend asking one simple question. Tell me about your bike. And the answers? Much more interesting than expected.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Hey, John.
Hello, Dustin.
Hey, tell me about your bike.
It's an Omnia Mini. Put some gravel tires on it, and 720 up front. A tumbleweed persuader bars that are trimmed down for my size, and Brook saddle.
And what's this bag?
It's a Bagaboo, I think is the brand. It fits right on the front rack, but it can, it's a roll top bag, but it can get huge. How's that?
And then tell me about the Burley.
A little Burley Travoy trailer. Yeah. It just folds down into a little package if you need it. The wheels just click in. And then it has little locking rotation points here.
That is so
you can use it as just a hand truck if you want to. But yeah, and then this clicks right onto the seat post. Yeah, it's just a 3D printed light mount I designed for an outbound lighting detour light.
Tell me about your bike.
It's an Elephant National Forest Explorer, and that's all I know. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty light, and it does everything I want it to do, and it's got fatter tires, so it makes me happy. That's all that matters.
If you like interesting bikes and interesting people, well, it's your lucky day. You've been pre-qualified for a free subscription to Everything's Been Done.
How we doing? This is a steel frame out of Berlin, Germany. It's a Fern. It's been with me for just about 3 years, and it's my all-around bike, everything from gravel to pizza pickup. The best thing about it is the backlight, which is kind of what the whole bike is built around, to be honest with you. And then, of course, we have the front dynamo with the beautiful light. Big shout out to Flo and Kristen, who does the bags out of the Graham Workshop in Berlin, Germany as well. And then also we have Flo's Align brand, which he also does componentry, headsets, and other things like that. German steel for the long term. I'm not great with interviews. I was planning a trip out to Germany. Instead of renting a bike in Berlin or Frankfurt, I decided to do a custom bike build with Flo. I flew into Berlin, Germany, and I was able to take the train around Germany with my Fern here. Went to Leipzig, Frankfurt, and Cologne, Germany. So it's been a special piece for me, and it's definitely my lifelong bike, so it's a beauty.
What is that?
So, Sine Wave Revolution, it's a component that connects to the front dynamo so you can charge your phone directly. Pretty sweet.
Do you ever use it?
Oh, I use it often, very often. It's come up big, late nights.
Hey Caesar, tell me about your bike.
This is a carbon frame, carbon fiber, like a GX Eagle Axis 12x1. I got a dropper, hand wheels. The wheels are carbon, internal routing, and also has custom chameleon paint, blue and purple, and it changed colors on the sun. The saddle is a Alibaba saddle, 40 something bucks, 3D print. It's very comfy, which I was very shocked. But also, the reason why I got it is because I watched one of your videos about it. So.
And it
works. It's great, yeah. For tires, I'm riding a 45 in the front and a 42 in the back, ultra dynamical. And just mainly I want to have more grip on the ride. It's kind of hiding. You don't see it, but it has a 3D adapter. So that, yeah, one of my favorite features on the bike.
Who hasn't dreamed of riding or at least attending the Tour de France at least once in their life? And I just found a way for us to experience it in a way that few people ever will. Imagine riding the exact same epic mountain stages as the pros, but without all the logistical headaches. That's what EF Adventures is all about. It's actually the same EF as the Pro Tour team. How cool is that? They handle everything from hand-picked hotels, legit French cuisine, support van, route, and epic pro-level Cannondale bikes. Like that high-end Super 6 Evo with the crazy, this one! Just show up with your passport, bring a kit, the rest is covered. And it's not just about riding. Their guides are like locals you'd actually want to hang out with, full of stories, tips, and the best kept secrets on the region. That means the month beforehand, you don't have to spend doing research. Great. If you're worried about keeping the pace, they also offer premium e-bikes to help level the playing field. And between you and me, I convinced EF Adventure to throw in a free bike upgrade for the EBD community, so we can ride that fancy Synapse Neo. Or what about the Super 6 Evo Hymon? Just enter EBD at checkout. So if a curated premium experience of the Tour de France is on your bucket list, now might be the time. If there's still spots left, I'll put a link below. And hopefully, I'll see you there.
This is my breadwinner. I wanted a bike that I could use for pretty much everything in the dirt. Bike packing, like light road, mostly gravel, chunky stuff. And so I worked with them to build what was originally one of their like hardtail mountain bike frames, but I wanted it to be a drop bar bike for adventure. So it's my adventure ride. And I can put on very fat rubber. These are 55s, but I can do up to like 3 inches on this. I have a dropper on it for steep descents. The paint color was actually based on the 69 Bronco, and you can actually like look up stock paint colors, and they matched it. Love it. Flies, fits like a glove.
Hey, which one of these is your favorite?
I first saw Moots in a mountain bike magazine when I was 17. And when I was 30, I figured that I could stretch and get it. And it has now been riding me with smiles for almost 19 years.
What size tires are you running?
35 is all it'll fit on there. They call it a forever bike, but they didn't think of everything.
What about those fenders?
They're made by a guy in Bend that apparently lived by a door manufacturer and got the laminate scrap out of the dumpster and inlaid it all in. The fork was something that Bill Larson at Cyclopath had them custom make that with a disc brake on it. It was the year that SRAM first came out with their road cable disc brakes. And I put them on there because I was running rims out, riding out here in the wet. I just wanted the disc brakes so that it was cheaper to replace them.
Yeah, burning through rims, that's sketchy.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Rodriguez. It's steel, made in Seattle. It's a bit of a Franken bike because I got it during pandemic, so it was whatever we had available. Big fat Rene Hurst tires for the gravel for lots of grip and cushion. These are 48s. In winter with fenders, it's 42s. The bag is a Rogue Panda. It's my foot locker. Basically never comes off anymore. I've got 3 pairs of gloves with me. Can take off the jacket, have somewhere to pack it. I love it, and I can ride it for hours comfortable.
Cycle Oregon gravel never disappoints. Almost too many bikes to keep track of. And actually, if you feel like keeping track of even more bikes, check out this video. Even more deep dives into the craziest bikes you've never heard of.